Hello and good morning. You're watching Doordarshan News with me Nancy Kohli and this is the news for hearing impaired. With me is Manisha. Let's begin with the headlines. Rupees 3,100 crore rupees allocated from the Prime Minister's CARES Fund for ventilators, migrant labourers and vaccine development to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Modi thanks the generous donors to Prime Minister CARES Fund. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman unveils 20 lakh crore rupees Atmanirbhar Bharat package announced by Prime Minister Modi. The 15-point action plan for all the sectors of the economy, including cottage industries, MSME, migrant labourer, middle-class taxpayers as well. The Finance Minister says that 45 lakh MSMEs to benefit, announces collateral-free loans worth 3 lakh crore rupees for the MSMEs with the turnover up to 100 crore rupees till 31st of October this year. Government reduces the EPF contribution of the private sector employers and employees from the current mandated 12 to 10% for the next 3 months. The EPF cut will be applicable for the month of June, July and August this year. The move to benefit 72 lakh workers for the government PSUs, the employers' contribution will remain at 12%. 50,000 crore rupee liquidity through the TDS-TCS rate reduction. The period of Vande Bharat vishwas scheme for making payment without additional amount extended to 31st of December this year. The due date of all the income tax return for financial year 2019-20 extended to 30th November this year. The Vande Bharat Mission continues to bring Indians stranded in various countries on the 8th day today. 8,680 Indians reach home. The second phase from 16th to 22nd of May to see 149 flights from 31 countries. The Indian Railways operate services on 15 select routes. Shramik trains also continue plying. The waitlist tickets to be issued from the 22nd. 47,480 active cases of COVID-19 in India, 24,385 people recover, 2,415 people have died and over 43 lakh people infected globally by COVID-19, over 2,96,000 lose their lives. Our top story, the Prime Minister's CARES Fund Trust has decided to allocate 3,100 crore rupees for the fight against COVID-19 pandemic, and the amount will be used among other things to purchase ventilators and caring for migrant workers. Out of the 3,100 crore rupees, nearly 2,000 crore rupees will be earmarked for the purchase of made in India ventilators and 1,000 crore rupees for the care of migrant labourers. Another 100 crore rupees will be given to support the COVID-19 vaccine development efforts. Prime Minister Modi had announced the creation of the Prime Minister's Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situation Fund, the Prime Minister CARES Fund, where people can contribute to help the government fight against COVID-19 and similar distressing situations. The trust was formed on 27th of March and is headed by the Prime Minister. The other ex-officio members of the trust are the Defence Minister, the Home Minister and the Finance Minister. For augmenting the infrastructure to tackle COVID-19 cases across the country, 50,000 made in India ventilators will be purchased from the Prime Minister CARES Fund at a cost of approximately 2,000 crore rupees. And these ventilators will be provided to the government-run COVID hospitals in all the states and the union territories for better treatment of the critical COVID-19 cases. Several institutions of higher learning and defense establishments have pitched in to produce low-cost ventilators after the outbreak of the virus. For strengthening the existing measures being taken for the welfare of the migrants and the poor, States and the Union Territories will be given a lump sum assistance totaling 1,000 crore rupees from the fund. The amount would be provided to state governments and the Union Territories for district collectors or municipal commissioners to strengthen efforts to provide accommodation, food, medical treatment and transportation to the migrants. To support the COVID-19 vaccine designers and developers, an amount of 100 crore rupees will be given from the fund as a helping hand to catalyze vaccine development. The 100 crore rupees will be utilized under the supervision of the principal scientific advisor. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Wednesday announced a number of decisions taken by the government to deal with the fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdown on the people and the economy. The Finance Minister presented the details of the Tuesday's 20 lakh crore rupees relief package that was announced by Prime Minister Modi. At the outset itself, the Finance Minister said that she had something for all the sectors, including the MSME. Her first announcements were the measures aimed at boosting the micro, small and medium enterprises or the MSME sector.
15 different measures, 6 of which pertain to the micro, small and medium enterprises. 2 relate to the Employees Provident Fund. 2 relate to the NBFCs, Housing Finance Corporations and the MFIs, microfinance institutions. 1 relates to discoms, 1 relates to contractors, 1 relates to real estate, and 3 are tax measures that we have taken.
The Finance Minister unveiled the Vande Bharat booster, 3 lakh crore rupees collateral-free automatic loan for businesses, including the MSMEs. 20,000 crore rupees subordinate debt will be provided for stressed MSMEs. 4,000 crore rupee credit guarantee also for the MSME sector. The funds for the MSME is being created, which will infuse 50,000 crore rupees equity in the MSMEs with growth potential. The MSME definition has been changed. The global tenders will be banned for government procurement up to 200 crore rupees. A liquidity relief of 2,500 crore rupees EPF support is being given to all the EPF establishments. EPF contribution will be paid by the Government of India for another 3 months till August and will benefit more than 72 lakh employees.
The statutory PF contribution for those who are not covered in the earlier one is being reduced from 12% to 10%. So for the next 3 months, employers need to pay only 10% and not 12% so that they will have some more money in their hands.
In a major relief to contractors, the Finance Minister announced extension of up to 6 months to be provided by all the central agencies like Railways, Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways, Central Public Works Department.
The railways, road transport, highways, CPW, etc. will now give 6 months extension without any cost to the contractors, so that extension should cover construction work or goods and services contracts that they have with central government agencies. They can take additional 6 months to comply with the contract conditions.
The minister also announced a 30,000 crore rupees special liquidity scheme for the NBFCs, in addition to an amount of 45,000 crore rupees for a partial guarantee scheme to enable the NBFCs to provide easier loans for the MSMEs.
45,000 crore liquidity infusion through a partial credit guarantee scheme for the NBFCs in particular. This is an existing scheme, but we are expanding its scope.
A number of steps to provide relief to taxpayers were also announced by the government.
विवाद से विश्वास स्कीम बजट के समय भी हम लाए थे, लेकिन इन अभूतपूर्व परिस्थितियों के चलते इसको भी जिनको पेमेंट करनी है कोई अतिरिक्त पेमेंट ना किए बिना, एडिशनल अमाउंट दिए बिना इसको 31 दिसंबर 2020 तक एक्सटेंड कर दिया गया है, ताकि आप 31 दिसंबर तक पेमेंट कर सकते हैं। उसमें आपको कोई अतिरिक्त पेमेंट नहीं करनी पड़ेगी।
Union Minister for MSMEs and Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari has welcomed the relief package for the MSME sector, saying it will re-energize the indigenous industry.
This can be a great boost for the industry, and which is very important, and they will get all concessions from the banks and the government, which are already giving to the MSMEs. So this is really giving a very, very good boost to our all small scale industries, and the demand was waiting from last many days. Now it is clear.
The minister said that the turnover of the village industry has been around 88,000 crore rupees, which the government aspires to take forward to 5 lakh crore rupees in the next 2 years. Saying that the stimulus package will help achieve this target in a big way, the minister said that the khadi sector will play a big role in this, as it is entering into exports as well.
This is going to give a good boost, a booster to village industries. Presently, we have the turnover of 88,000 crore of village industry. Now, we have a target to make it 5 lakh crores within 2 years. So this is only, it can be helpful for all these khadi industries. At the same time, we will increase the export. The denim which is prepared by khadi is already going to international market, and denim jeans, they are using khadi. So the global market of khadi will be possible, and it is going to give a good boost to the small weavers.
And the sector was demanding the revision for long, the minister said, and the fund of funds, which has a corpus of 10,000 crore rupees, will benefit over 25 lakh MSMEs under stress. Similarly, the easing of global tendering norm is a remarkable step. Gadkari expressed hope that now new orders will be received from the defence and police for uniforms as well. He said the economic support to this sector that gives employment to over 11 crore people and contributes nearly 29% to the GDP can never be forgotten by the stakeholders of the sector. The minister expressed confidence that the MSME, the village and the cottage industry sector will grow to new heights with the support of this package. Moving on now, the Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has welcomed Prime Minister Modi's announcement of a package of 20 lakh crore rupees for every sector of the country. The minister said that special attention has been taken for the people of agriculture and rural areas.
मुझे लगता है कि यह पूरा जो पैकेज है देश में कायाकल्प करने वाला होगा, कमजोर वर्ग को आर्थिक बल देने वाला होगा, हमारे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को बल देने वाला होगा और देश की आर्थिक गतिविधियों को मजबूत करने वाला होगा, रोजगार के अवसर सृजित करने वाला होगा.
And let's now listen into what Sandeep Singh, the chairman of the Karnataka CII and the managing director of Tocha Hitachi, is saying on the special package announced by the government.
We are delighted with the stimulus package for rupees 20 lakh crore announced by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for self-reliant India movement to cater to various sections and sectors including cottage, MSME, labor, middle class and various industries to create robust infrastructure for modern and self-reliant India. We are very happy with the relief package announced by our Honorable Finance Minister.
And the CEO of the group Reliance Entertainment, Subhashish Sarkar, has also welcomed the 20 lakh crore rupee package.
I am very hopeful that with these injections of liquidity will definitely allow or help these small scale businesses to come back into a rotation, to come back into the circulation, and which will ultimately increase the which will ultimately bring consumers back into the market and will bring the pent up demand back into a circulation. So definitely this is quite an heartening start, and as more details we get, I'm sure that this will be a boost for the Indian economy.
The Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Narawane has said that the new Kashmiri terror group, the Resistance Front or the TRF, should be called the Terror Revival Front, and that it is being supported by proxies from across the border.
I would rather call it Terror Revival Front, because that's all it is. It is another terrorist organization by another name. There should be no doubt about that whatsoever, and this is a terrorist organization supported by its proxies from across the border, and we have no doubt that they have got foreign support. And over the years, a number of terrorist organizations have come up with different names, but that's what they are, terrorist organizations, and they will be dealt with appropriately.
Day 8 of the Vande Bharat mission will see one flight from Jeddah to Kochi and 2 flights from Dubai. One flight is scheduled for Bhubaneswar and the other to Delhi. Nearly 550 passengers are expected to fly back today from Jeddah and Dubai. From Dubai, this is the first flight to Odisha under the Vande Bharat mission. The priority for repatriation is being given to workers in distress, elderly people, urgent medical cases, expecting women and others stranded in difficult situations. Only those who are found asymptomatic will be allowed to board the flight. Now, an Air India Express special flight carrying around 177 Indian nationals from Dubai arrived at the Amritsar airport. All the 177 Indians are very happy to be back to their motherland. However, it will take them another 2 weeks to reach their home, as they will all be quarantined for mandatory 14 days.
दुबई से आई है जी फ्लाइट, और इसमें करीब करीब 177 लोग हैं। ये एयर इंडिया एक्सप्रेस की फ्लाइट है। जो भी गवर्नमेंट के रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं वो उनको फॉलो किया जा रहा है। जो भी उनके सैनिटाइजेशन, डिस्टेंसिंग के जो भी नॉर्म्स हैं वो सब पूरे फॉलो किए जा रहे हैं।
Sudeep Garg, the father of one of the 177 Indians, said he has come to the airport just to see his son, as he has not seen him for a very long time. His son used to work in Dubai, but due to the lockdown, he was stuck there. Garg thanked the government of India for his son's safe return. However, due to security issues, no Indian national returning from Dubai was allowed to meet the media.
गवर्नमेंट के साथ जितने भी सहयोगी लोग हैं, मैं सबका बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूं, और ये बहुत प्रशंसनीय कदम है, क्योंकि जो इस समय जो सारी तरफ निराशा फैली हुई है, और ऐसे बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिनके लिए ये आशा की किरण उजागर हुई है कि गवर्नमेंट ने इतना बड़ा स्टेप लिया है। आई एम रियली थैंकफुल।
As the battle against the COVID-19 continues, the lockdown stands till the 17th of May in the country to combat the virus and prevent its spread. And due to that, the government is running several trains under the Vande Bharat mission to take the migrant workers and laborers trapped in other states of the country to their home states. Meanwhile, Indian Railways has decided to issue waiting list tickets from 22nd May. Now, 50% fee will not be deducted on the cancellation of tickets in special trains, and the obligation to cancel the ticket 24 hours before has also been removed. The railways have also fixed the waiting list limit in these trains. The railways has made a waiting list of 100 tickets for AC3 tier, 50 for AC2 tier, 100 for car chair, and 20 for the first class AC. Also, 20 for executive class and 200 tickets for the sleeper class. For the journey starting from the 22nd of this month, changes will be made in the tickets booked from the 15th of May. And since the maximum period of reservation for special trains has been kept for 7 days, passengers will be able to book the tickets for the waiting list from the 15th. And there will be no RAC ticket in these trains. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare's latest update on the COVID-19 cases in the country, the total number of confirmed cases in India now stands at 74,281, out of which 47,480 are active cases. 24,385 persons have recovered from the illness so far. 2,415 people have lost their lives. In Nepal, a sudden spike in COVID-19 cases has been reported in the last few days, and 26 more persons have reported to be positive, taking the tally to 243. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, 12 persons from Rupandehi district, 9 from Kapilavastu, 3 from Parsa and 1 each from Navalparasi and Banke districts have been diagnosed with COVID-19. On Tuesday, 83 people were tested positive. The condition of all the new patients is normal. There are 210 active cases in the Himalayan nation, while 33 patients have recovered so far. More than 43 lakh people have been infected by the coronavirus globally, and over 2,96,000 people have lost their lives worldwide. The US currently accounts for the highest number of COVID-19 deaths in the world at more than 84,059, followed by the UK in the second place with more than 33,000 fatalities. Other countries with over 20,000 deaths are Italy with over 31,106, Spain with more than 27,104, and France with 27,077 deaths. And for the past months, the COVID-19 pandemic has gripped the entire world. Governments around the world are struggling with the question of how to reopen their economies while still containing the virus, which has infected over 4.29 million people and has led to over 2,90,000 deaths. The head of the World Health Organization Emergencies Program, Dr. Michael Ryan, said that the novel coronavirus may become another endemic virus in our communities, and that the virus may never go away. Despite tentative steps in many countries for restarting normal life, the world has a long way to go to bring the pandemic under control.
It may become just another endemic virus in our communities, and this virus may never go away. There is no formal system of de-escalating this other than for WHO to change its national, global and regional risk assessments. We do have one great hope. If we do find a highly effective vaccine that we can distribute to everyone who needs it in the world, we may have a shot at eliminating this virus.
The UK government has outlined plans to restart the housing market as part of its campaign to ease the COVID-19 lockdown and stimulate the economy. The UK Housing Secretary has said that building sites will be able to extend their hours. Buyers and renters in England will be able to move house again under plans set out by the government to restart a real estate market frozen due to the virus lockdown restrictions. The estate agents can open and in-person viewings will be allowed if people follow the guidance, although these should be carried out online in the first instance. In Mexico, more than 100 people have died in just past 2 weeks after consuming adulterated alcohol. The incident came as the measures to combat the spread of the COVID-19 have crimped the production of beer. Local authorities have launched investigations to identify the suppliers and urged citizens not to consume alcoholic drinks of unknown origin. The stay-at-home order in the District of Columbia has been extended until the 8th of June. The order intended to stop the spread of COVID-19 was scheduled to end on the 15th of May. Columbia's mayor has left open the possibility that the U.S. Capitol could reopen sooner if it hit certain metrics, including a declining number of cases over 14 days and sustained low transmission rate. Washington has so far reported more than 900 deaths from COVID-19, while the total death toll of the U.S. has surpassed 84,050 with 13,89,900 cases of infection. Californians returned to beaches in Los Angeles after the governor announced relaxations and allowed to reopen beaches for the first time since March. California has so far witnessed more than 2,930 deaths from COVID-19. Now, Argentina's Senate went online as senators returned to lawmaking via video conferencing. For the first time in the country's history, majority of the lawmakers were connected online with proceedings led by Vice President Cristina Fernandez. Argentina has registered more than 6,870 COVID-19 cases with over 329 deaths. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. Thanks for being with us.